Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to draw a character in Photoshop. And I mean like a really stupid looking character. Like if you can't draw at all, this is the tutorial for you. Um, so let's create new and let's say we want, oh, it doesn't even matter. Sure, default Photoshop size. Let's go for it. Again, like with most stuff, we want transparent background. Okay, create. There we go. Now, over here we've got our layers, and you want to make sure that this layer is transparent so that your character can show through. I'm drawing this for potential use in a video project, or maybe if I want to animate them. So any character that you want to be able to animate, it's best if their arms and legs are separate from the body. I don't mean like actually separate, but sticking out like in a T pose. Um, First of all, let's draw an outline. So I like to use the pencil tool because the brush, notice if you use the brush, then it has these smooth edges, which right now it's on kind of, yeah, it's on 0 hardness, but even if I put it on 100%, it still has nice rounded edges, which looks too clean for my purposes. So I'm going to undo all of that. I want something that looks a little more like Microsoft Paint, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to hold that, go to the pencil tool instead. And let's set it at about, oh, how big is that? I probably want bigger. Let's try like 17 pixels. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so how about we draw the Hulk? Okay, so I draw his face, draw some eyes. Yeah. See, you guys can do this, no problem. Um, then let's say I want to fill in his skin, and let's find a green color. I'm going to keep this one black, but I'm going to, on this one that's white down here, I'm going to click that. That opens up our color picker, and now I have to find green in here, which is hard for a colorblind guy like me, but I think this is green. Okay, so now I could like try and, oh, see how I'm painting and it's still black because that's the color that's on top. So I'm going to hit Command Z to undo that, and then I'm going to click on this little corner arrow thing and swap them. So now when I paint, it'll be this green color. I could try and paint over this, but that's super hard. I don't want to do that. Instead, let's go to our paint bucket, and we'll just click here, and anything that's a self-contained thing, it'll fill it in. So now, instead of this green, I can go to white. Let's fill in his eyeballs with white. If you accidentally click on a different color, it's going to change that color. So let's undo, make sure and click inside. Okay, switch back to black, switch to the pencil. We can draw some pupils in there. There we go. Does Hulk have hair? Yeah, I guess he does. So it's just going to be black hair. For now I could change the color of that, but I don't want to. Okay. Now let's draw his body. Just so you know how, I'm going to draw it on a separate layer. I'm going to go down here, hit the plus button for a new layer. That way I can turn this head layer on and off. Let's rename this. But my drawing will still be on this one. So I'll draw some big muscly arms like that, torso. Oh man, this guy is looking good. Yeah. And I don't remember what Hulk wears. He always wears pants, right? His other clothes get ripped off, but his pants just get bigger somehow. So there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go back to our bucket tool, and notice my green color is gone because I switched it to white for his eyeballs, right? So if I click on that, I can't find the exact green color again, but I can hover over this, and with the eyedropper, just click on it. Oh, there's my green color. Cool. Oh, why did it do that? Well, first of all, I still have black on top, so let's undo that. Switch it to green, but I click here, it fills in the whole background because I didn't connect those, because I am a goof. So let's hide this head, and then let's go back to our pencil tool, switch that to black again, and we'll just connect that. Okay, switch to green, paint bucket, boom, boom, boom. What color are his pants? No idea. Let's say whatever color that is. Let's make it a little lighter. That might be purple. I can't tell. Looks good to me. Alright, then we can turn his head back on. Oh, shoot, now his head is behind his neck. No problem. Select the layer, drag it up. There you go. Okay, so anything that you need to undo if you did something wrong, here's your history. You can scroll back up here and undo any of that stuff or redo it or whatever. Or if there's a part that you want to erase, like if you're like, I want to get rid of his hair, just make sure the layer is selected, go to the erase tool, and you can start erasing stuff. Erasers have brush sizes too, just like paint brushes, so I can go up there, erase all his hair, whatever I want to do with that. Give him red hair, whatever. That, no way, no. So I'm just going to undo all that eraser stuff, as a matter of fact. Okay, so there's our character. Piece of cake. Why don't you try to draw something? Try and do something better than I did. Good luck with that. Well, actually, last thing you got to do is save this. So let's go File, Save As, Hulk.psd. Yep, Photoshop file. That's perfect. We are done. Okay, now try and do something better than that, suckers.